Oh Tim, oh Tim, oh Tim, oh Tim, my favorite chef of all time. Anyway, so the iPhone. So I got hooked on the iPhone because my next door neighbor one time saw my Samsung and was like, bro, that is a steaming pile of horse crap. This right here is a phone. Would you like it? I was like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Because I didn't like Apple products. And by Apple products, I mean, I didn't like the Apple Mac computer. But I had no idea how cool and amazing the iPhone software was. And how it had nothing to do with that horrible mouse that they have. And the operating system is so like backwards, especially if you're a PC guy. So I was skeptical, so skeptical. But once I got it for like a week, I was like, yeah, this. It's like a genie. It's like a genie in the bottle. It's so amazing. And then Tim destroyed the one, the only iPhone mini. Dude. What are you doing? You're killing me. You're killing me, man. You're killing me. You know, remember that there was that commercial? You're killing me, Larry. Anyway, so the coolest thing about this is look how small it is. Look, this is my hand. Again, not the biggest hands, but this is my hand. And it was perfect. It was a perfect size for your hand. The screen was a perfect size. It did not have that weird thing that they added later on, the island or whatever. Stupidest thing ever. Anyway, I'd rather have less screen and not have an island so that I can see, and the whole like system is a nice, not a square, but a rectangle or whatever. But no. He made these screens bigger and bigger and bigger. And as the screen got bigger, it got more addictive. And as the the screen got more reflective, it became worse. So if you look at it at a strange angle, one eye sees the letters and the numbers and the other does not. So then it causes you to have, whatchamacallit? I can't remember now. It was a lazy eye. That's it. The lazy eye syndrome. So I, for a long time, had worked hard to get rid of my lazy eye. But as the screens got bigger with the iPhone, 6 and 7 and 8 and all the way up to the 13, the screen got bigger and bigger, and these things got more and more shiny. And again, if you're trying to read the screen, if it's at an angle, one side is focusing, the other one is not. So you're creating this lazy eye syndrome. We're going to have a pandemic of lazy eye syndrome because they make these things shinier and shinier with the... I mean, what are you doing, bro? Anyway, the other thing they're trying to do is making these thinner and thinner and thinner. This phone, I played soccer with. I was jumping and I tripped and I landed on it. No cracks. The iPhone 13 already cracks. I don't even know how it broke, but I must have like dropped it in the car and maybe it got in between two seats or something. And it cracked. It's like, it's getting softer like the new generations. Don't say that. The new generations are all big fans of Andrew Tate, so they're all alpha males. But you say, why don't you punch this punching bag without gloves? No, I can't. I got some Vaseline. I need some Vaseline for my knuckles. Anywho, what's this whole rant about? Can we get another phone that's like this iPhone? I think it's I can't remember if it's the 4 or the 5. I think it's the 5, the original, or the SE, not the new crazy crap that we've got. The new SE doesn't have a decent camera. So what we need is an iPhone that's like the 13 because it's got the cool new camera, but maybe it'll have 3 lenses, right? Like the Pro Max. It'll have a small screen like this, and I don't care. Make it thick, right? Look at this. Look at this. It can be as thick as this thing right here, twice the thickness of this, so that you have more battery life. That's fine. but at least it won't be as addictive, right? Because you won't be like this all day with it. You won't doom scroll endlessly, which you do with the Pro Max because the screen is so big. That's all you use now. And can you make it resistant like the old iPhone 5 and 4, whatever, were? It's fine if it's thicker. Titanium with 3 lenses or 4 lenses, how many lenses you want. So we want a good camera. We want this to be like those old, was it Fujitsu Siemens, or I can't remember, Panasonic. They used to make these computers. And if you were out in the field as a military man, if you accidentally dropped it on a rock, it still survived. The screen would not crack. But now with the iPhone 13, and you might spit on it and it might crack. So I don't know. I don't know. What's the thickness like? Here we go. Here's a measuring tool. How about that? You can make it this thick. It gets 3 times the battery life, right? 3 times the battery life. A decent camera and make it bulletproof. How about that? I don't know. Who could make such a thing? Maybe Elon Musk. He made the Cybertruck. That's what we need. We need the Cybertruck of phones. I mean, then you can justify the price, right? If you're going to spend $1,000 or more on a phone, you want it to be indestructible, bulletproof, with a decent camera and not addictive for kids. That's what I want. Anyway, nobody cares what I want. They're going to make it bigger. The screen's going to be bigger than the iPhone Pro Max, and it's going to be thinner, so it's going to be called the iCrack. Anyway. You got to give the people what they want, and it's usually not good. Not good. Anyway, thanks for watching. Those are my comments. Please bring back the iPhone Mini. Will we get an iPhone Mini 18? Maybe that'll be the year. That'll be the year. Will it? I don't know. This was a good phone, man. This was the phone.